So today we're diving into the sweet and competitive world of Blue Ribbon Baking Championship. So joining us are the show's host, Jason Biggs, along with judges Brian Ford, a renowned artisan baker, and Bill Yosses, a former White House pastry chef. Welcome to the show, you three. How are you?
Great. How are you, Dan?
I'm doing all right. All right, Jason. How'd you go about acting in comedies? You were probably one of the greatest movies that had a relationship with a pastry, to now hosting baking competition. What drew you to this?
I love that it's the greatest movie with a relationship to a pastry. I'm curious what the other ones are on that list.
Hey, you name another one. You name another one that could be on the list.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a big food guy. I love food. I love sweets. I have a very sweet tooth, and I love competition shows. And I love hosting. So for me, it was just sort of a no-brainer. I love this idea. I love that we brought together an amazing group of blue ribbon winning bakers from around the country. I love state fairs. Used to go when I was a kid. I still do go sometimes. So, and then you add in Bill and Brian to the mix, and I'm telling you, their discerning eyes on these various desserts. Look, I thought I had a good palate and could, judge something fairly well, but compared to these guys, not even close. But we had a blast. It's super fun, funny, I hope, and really sweet too. There's some really sweet moments, I think. Yeah.
Brian, you're an award-winning artisan baker. What unique skills and techniques are you kind of looking for out of some of the contestants of Blue Ribbon Baking Championship?
I like when contestants think outside the box. I hate to say think outside the box, but you know what I mean. Using innovation, creativity, pushing themselves to do something more great than they ever thought they could do. That's how I carry myself at work. I try to make something that's different than what's being made, something that pushes me to be excellent. So, I like to see that creativity, innovation, and of course, it's got to be delicious. Don't play with me. If it ain't delicious, please, please, please make it delicious.
Yeah, think outside the bread box.
Yeah.
If you will.
That works.
Did you see what I did there?
I did. I did.
And Bill, with your experience as a former White House pastry chef, what challenges do you think the contestants are going to be facing that's really going to test their abilities?
Well, it definitely tested their abilities, and there was a lot of tension because the show kind of ramps up the stakes every time, every episode. And they really pull through. But I think one of the most interesting things was they developed this camaraderie with each other. Even though they are competing with each other, they help one another, and they're really sad to see somebody get ushered off the stage. So I think that emotional quotient was what I found most interesting.
That's a really good point. Like, it's not Survivor, right? They're not, like, plotting to destroy the other person. No. How do you take them down? It's actually a very sweet
Not
part
that
of the
we
show.
know of.
Not that we know.
Not that we
You're
know
right.
of.
Not like I was trying to plot to take these two down the whole time, but it didn't work. We're still here.
Still here.
Well, thank you three for joining me this morning. You got to check out Blue Ribbon Baking Championship. It's now streaming on Netflix, and you get to watch talented bakers from across the country compete for the ultimate prize and title of America's Best Baker. So also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on social media for updates and exclusive content from the show. Thanks for joining us this morning, you three.
Thanks,
Absolutely.
Dan.
Thanks for having us.